Yes, no? No one's talking. Anyone? Can you hear in game? Can you hear me? That's another question. All right, so McNabb's doing Crypt Lord. We all know him for his Crypt Lord play. I'm trying to... Let's see if I can get the game sound. Something went weird with the in-game sounds, like, since before. I don't know. It's weird. I plug in my headset, unplug it, and then all of a sudden, all the sounds are out of whack. So, I want to call him SeanMcnabb, but he's not actually SeanMcnabb. That's not his real name. But he is going to be doing what we all know him and love him for. Crypt Lord Expo. Now tell me if the game sounds are too loud. Go figure. But just tell me one way or another. Ninjury. Ninjury, on the other hand, he was an undead player for quite a while. I think it was last season he switched to Orc. He's gotten a lot better. He's the one... Who was it at first? Mundane, maybe? Where Mundane went Pit Lord last season and was like right here. And he accidentally LS'd or Lightning Shield the Pit Lord. And then he's surrounded with all his units. And we just watch all the units die to a Pit Lord. That was Ninjury. I talked to him afterwards and he said that was on accident, a misclick. So, we're going to see how much better he's gotten. Let's put it that way. He has gotten better, though. That's for sure. But dealing with Crypt Lord, even now, even though it's been nerfed, still pretty hard when you got a BM. And Sean's been doing this for a while. He knows what's up. Alright, images. I mean, those aren't bad items at all for a BM, so can't complain about that. If he ends up stealing this... Oh, no. He didn't even waste a dust. He just kind of stutter-stepped and Ninjury walked right into that one. Nice play by Sean. Lucky play by Sean, but it worked out for him. And now this. Sean could... Okay, he can just surround everything, but he goes for this round on... Is he going to get it? Oof, that's close, because sometimes you think you're away from the Crypt Lord, and then he, like, reaches halfway across the map and just dick slaps you and kills your friggin' unit. So, yeah, he got... That was really, actually, a lot closer than it looked. And Sean is definitely happy with this. It basically means the BM, when he's that low of life, doesn't want to run in here and start smacking this because, well, you're just going to die. Sean doesn't have another Impale, though. He doesn't have it for another 10 mana, so he will have it in a second. He can come back. He can protect this. But he thinks... Okay, he thought the image was real, I think. Gave Ninjury a little bit of space. Ninjury will have... He should have one Windwalk in time, but... Okay, he's going to get this. But he might lose his BM in the process. If he had used... this is why, and Hubert, or Paz, I don't remember which one of them, always used to harp on me about that. You gotta use, and I never go CL, but for everything, you gotta go and use Dust before you do all that shit. Because imagine if he had used Dust, right, and then he Impaled. While he's in the air, while he's hitting the ground, your ghouls are just poking the shit out of him, and he would have been dead. But I should probably check over here. Why not? So, Ninjury is obviously getting a Tauren Totem because sooner or later... Well, first off, you just want to dispel these now level 2 Karen Beetles, but sooner or later they're going to make their way into the gold mine. You're going to want to, you know, have one or two chilling back here to dispel. And then obviously they're just good in general. He could have... Probably could have just gone straight up and went Wyvern at this point. You know, you cancel it once, which is awesome. You can probably guess that he doesn't have a graveyard, or he just is getting a graveyard. You can usually just park your Wyvern even back here, and there's no way that these two towers are going to do diddly squat to you. So there was an opportunity missed just to cheese the shit out of McNabb after he's trying to cheese you with the CL. Okay, he actually gets the last hit on that one, but now he's stuck. He's got to stay alive for another 5. Okay, wow. Nab's letting him live. He doesn't even have to win. Well, he win walked, but he didn't even have to. Little lucky there, but during all that, Ninjury was definitely scared, obviously. Hasn't been creeping up with his Shakazan. That's an awesome name. Jubei and Shakazan. How the fuck do you lose with those names? Thebus Ra? That's boring. I get it. You're from, like, Egypt or some shit. But still. You're gonna get Shakazan. That can be, like, its own word. Descriptive word. So, Graveyard's going to come down, 2 Crypts, he's going to pump out Fiends. Sean's probably going to try and hit around 70 to 80 food. He'll have 70 to 80 food. If everything goes by his plan, he'll have 70 to 80 food, while Ninjury is probably chilling around, 55 to 60. Not even sometimes. Especially when Ninjury is teching tier 3, not getting a Bestiary. He's just got 1 Tauren totem, which, I mean, maybe he's going to go for Tauren, but it's only out of 1, and he's still going to have to get Master Training on the Spirit Walkers. Not really sure. That's a lot of freaking crits, though, and that is 1 stacked PM. Holy shit. Sean's just creeping literally with the hero. All he needs. And now the Fiends are starting. Slaughterhouse will probably... Nope, not over here. Necropolis. Wait, you just canceled that. It's got a Necropolis over here. That's what I was looking for. The Temple of the Damned. I've seen it enough from him. This is his go-to strat. I'm kind of curious, though, to see what Sean's going to do on maps where it's not such an easy expo. I know he's been working on other things. It used to be just stop the CL and you beat Sean, but he's changed it up. He knows what's up. Can't just do this anymore, but it's still a viable option. All right, so tier 3, he has 1,000 gold. Gets his orb. Is he gonna try and Tiny Great Hole? Yep. Alright, it's a little ballsy. I mean, I know he needs it, but Sean's gonna power up. He's sitting on tier 2. He could be getting more. He's not. Ooh, racist. Thank you. I don't think he's gonna hear me, Carson. But yeah. If he transfers over any of these workers, he's definitely going to have to. Well, at least he didn't try and slow build it, or that thing would be dead right now. That's a nice impale, but he shouldn't lose any of these. There's really no way to kill them if he just goes ethereal form. Except the coil, really. Alright, waste an invul. I mean, this isn't great at all for Ninjury, but this is also not really the timing Sean, I think, was trying to hit, but it's working out for me. He's just killing everything. He might be able to make him back off. Okay, he's not even aiming the DK. Thanks for the prime, dude. Well, that was a quick game. I don't even think that's the timing Sean wanted to hit, but he saw it and he took it. Ninjury didn't build anything. Ninjury was, I think, thinking this push was going to come a little bit later and literally had nothing. He didn't have hero levels. He didn't have units. He had, what? An orb. Which, you know, ridiculous in its own self, but not versus, what was it? 8 or so? 7 fiends? That's what you showed his ass? I mean, yes, but at the same time, I think Ninjury played it kind of greedy. He didn't really, you know, I get it. it's one way to try and get ahead, or at least stay up with the undead who's doing this build. But I gotta update the scoreboard. But it's, you know, you're leaving yourself exposed for sure just to that. Did I update the scoreboard in time? Hopefully I did. Oh, I should probably open the game, right? Damn. So I wonder what SeanMcnabb's going to do on Tidehunters. If only there was like a critter in the middle of this base that easily gives you access to your minions and then a really easy expo. I don't know how much Ninjury knows about Sean, but yeah, I'd probably put Sean on like, I don't even know. What map would I pick for Sean is a good question. Concealed Hill. Definitely. That's got to be in there. Yep. If it works once, do it again. Shit. I don't think there is another critter in between, from what I remember. Like, or even over here, I don't think there is one. But I might be wrong. I don't ever go CL. I have standards. Not really. Alright, so he's just, you know, scouting away. That's fine. Not much to say. It's kind of a mirror as last time. I want to see how Ninjury reacts this time. I mean, he's going BM again. He's not trying to go like FS, HH, even though he saw it the first time. Personally, I think when you see CL once from Sean, you got to be like, all right, he's not switching this up. Pharaoh Moth. Okay. I get it. But I would definitely be very worried about this. I probably would HHFS him and make him nerd rage if I beat him. Because, you know, HHFS balance. But, you know, that's what we used to see even before people realized just how ridiculous HH are. And Ninjury's just going right into the main. There is no Narup tower because presumably he wants to expo, so he's trying to save some gold. And you know what? You can't actually heal these. Fun fact, when you don't have a DK. You're welcome. So that's one down. He's really got to be careful, though. You don't want to get your grunts... Okay, he's not. Two down. Not bad. Got his grunt out. He should... Okay, he's going to even get a ghoul. Why not? Badass. He does not have any items, though, so he has to be careful that he doesn't overstay his welcome, take too much damage, and then Sean just walks over here and easily takes the expo. Voodoo Lounge is only just now going down. Ninjury should know what's up. You know, just keep dancing near him. Don't get close enough that you got to use your last windwalk, though. Don't let him get tier 2, level 2 either, or else you're screwed. But just keep dancing. Oh, and yeah, if you can, kill the damn Acolyte. Which he might. Nice. Okay, is he going to lock it in? No. Oh my god, he just might have... Never mind. I thought he just basically walked into a surround. He got the Acolyte, very nice. McNabb had to build 2 more in his base. He's sitting at 400 gold, which is plenty, but this is going to be a really slow expo. And tier 2 is almost up for the Orc. You could honestly, at this point, you just got Wyvern. Just get some Wyvern. You know he's tier 1. You killed 2 Acolytes. You killed 1 at the expo. You know he has to make another one, and you know he did because it's here. He's not teching. I mean, you could just cancel it too. Why not? But you got to watch for this round. You do only have one wind walk. Sean should really just kill like one or two of these little guys while he's aiming the BM. He'll get Impale. Alright, he canceled it at least, but he could get Impale very soon. Is he going to lose? Oh my god, this is so much better for Ninjury. Level 2 is finally here. He's finally going to feel safe enough that he can now do this because the BM is at half life. But Ninjury is not doing anything cheesy. He's just going straight tier 3. I mean, he's probably going to go grab his Tiny Great Hall. Get a quick tier 3 Expo, which, yeah, not bad because this Expo is only just now going down and he's still stuck tier 1. Okay, he's going with the same strat basically as last time, but this time his early game went 100 times better. So, we're going to have to see. Sean's just babysitting it, worried that, you know, BM's going to come up and just kind of ruin his life. Alright, so he's just going to creep up. That's what he should do. I think he wants level 2 on his BM before he probably moves out unless the SH... Or, never mind, he's just going to keep going. Items, though, have been quite nice to Ninjury. Oof, so Sean's been babysitting this for so long, making sure it gets up, getting a second Zig, you know, getting to the roof tower. That's all great. Oh my god, is he going to get a double surround? Just, like, shut up everything I just said. Is he going to try and glitch him out? Let's see. Okay, I think he might have tried, but he failed at it. He's got to be careful. There is another Impale. Do not get sucked in. It's not the BM I'm worried about. It was the 3 grunts on top of that. So, nice little defense for SeanMcnabb.
A player's forces are under attack.
What I was saying, though, before is he had no wood. And I don't think he realizes that only one is going right now. He's sitting at 48 wood. He has so little wood, it might actually trigger him. Like, what the hell's going on? And he might... There we go. Yeah, he realized. It's almost better for the Orc when you have, like, 48 wood, because then you really realize you have a problem instead of, like, when you have, like, 200, and then you use it slowly. And then, only later do you realize 5 ghouls have been chilling in your base. No impales right now, but he should, yeah, that's locked in. Ninjury popped him out, very nice. This is looking much better. Okay, he doesn't, does he have, no, he doesn't, still doesn't have the gold yet to get what he wants, which is that tiny Great Hall. He is getting his TC. He'll get his orb at some point. He bought himself a lot of time for this. Like, you can tell just how much slower SeanMcnabb is this game as compared to last. And we're going to now see the tiny Great Hall. Yeah. I'm hoping Ninjury macros
are under attack.
At least a little bit more than he did last game. He's got the Spirit Walkers. He could probably use 1 or 2 more, but he's going to need the Masters. He's going to need some Tauren. I presume that's what he's trying to go at least. He's also going to want his Orb at some point. Alright, is he going to pull some workers, or is he just going to remake them? So, last game, this is right where Ninjury died. Right now. And as Kaiser pointed out, it was a 60 food push. Well, Sean's at 44 food right now. He only just got his 2 crypts going, but they are definitely pumping. He might wait for a slaughterhouse. I'm not sure. You know, waiting for the slaughterhouse, waiting for the statues, that's going to be a little while. That might be enough time for Ninjury to do something. Double Bestiary. Okay. I mean, I'm just thinking if he's going Wyvern. I mean, that's nice, but you're playing a guy with mass fiends and little Karen beetles. Not sure if that's the play you want to make, but maybe it's something else. I'm not a
Under attack.
work player. What can I say? Oh my god. Alright, he picks that up. This is amazing. Okay, SeanMcnabb has mana for days, but he has no units. Because they're all going to die, because Fiends die. 2 grunts. Quick fact. Does have to watch the Spirit Walkers. You really don't want the Spirit Walkers to die during all this stuff. And Sean TP's out. Is he going to get this last? He's not aiming it. Alright. Spirit Link gets him down to like 1 life, and then they never die. Sean had a chance to poke it on the way out, but he didn't. So very nice for Ninjury. He basically, got a Fiend or 2. Made him TP back. It's probably going to make him, made him buy another TP. That all adds up. Just slows down that tech just a little bit more. Allows mass Kodos. That'd be badass if you went like 20 Kodos. Physically impossible, but it'd be badass. And hello, Grinchy. I didn't even know this game was going until like 2 minutes before it started. As much as I love Kodos and think they're ridiculous, you need units now, Ninjury. I know you're sitting at 50 food, you want to bank, but you just used all of your wood. You have 4 wood peons, and you're getting in your spear upgrade, but Sean's coming for you. I mean, this is all groovy if Sean gives you time, but I don't think he wants to. He also only has 3 on gold. That's unfortunate. So Ninjury did a lot right this game, but he's letting a lot of these advantages he got just go to waste. This is, I mean, great. You got war drums, but what's getting the advantage from it? 3 grunts and your heroes. Alright, he's just aiming the hero. No more TP. So, now the BM can go to work. It's got a watch, or it's going to be another impale. The more he's just sitting here trying to surround this thing, the more the Fiends, the Karen Beetles are just going to town, though. And you're hearing everything from the Orc die right now. But, Wyvern are coming. I don't think there is web. But, that's good for 1 fight. After 1 fight, Sean will have web. What, you think this is Hitman style to go mass Wyvern? I don't know. I think Hitman would have definitely gotten more peons, though. Or gotten the Shredder. Alright, we got Wyvern and Tauren. We're getting it all. I love the Tauren. I'm not so sure about the Wyvern. It may actually work in this fight. I mean, I don't know if he's actually going to try and save it. Looks like he's not. He just gave it up. I don't... Yeah, that's a little, That might be the... No. So it goes down, which also means he's stuck at 49 food with 1,000... Well, that's why he had no wood. Alright, he's going back with a slow expo. I was wondering, like, where is all that wood go? Ah, yes. The worst feeling in the world. Alright, so he's just leaving this Fiend. He knows he can get it later. And Sean's not running out to try and heal this one, so... that was perfect until he got the Wind Rider. I mean, the miss was also bad, but... 1 Wind Rider for 1 Fiend when you don't have an Expo and he does, that's not the trade you want. And Ninjury's just going for it. I'm not sure about that, but by not sure about that, I mean it's freaking suicide. But yeah, he's doing it. Alright, so we got the 1 Tauren, 1 Wyvern, 2 Grunts, 50 food army. Might have heard of it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Up to 70 food with 2-1 upgrades for Sean. You could even pull some ghouls. And if I was him, I mean, I know you really want this DK a little bit higher, but now is his time. You give the Orc too long and suddenly Tauren are bashing your face in. It's not really going Destroyers. You don't see any. Well, soon there'll be Banshees, but not yet. He's getting level 3 upgrades for the attack, though, so that's always nice. Jeez. 1,700 gold. He's getting this 1 tower. It's not going to really do much. He really needed a shredder. He really needs these wood peon. Well, these peons to be wood peons. He's only got 3 peons on wood. Maybe, I guess 4 now. He's making more. This has been a killer. You know, think of all the units you could have right now. You also could be buying items. I mean, you know, mana pot on the SH, orb on the BM. This should be a... Okay, it does have an invul pot. That was a nice stomp. Ends up for a Wind Rider, though. So now we got to see the BM go to work, though. These two fiends... I mean, these two... What are these guys doing? But whatever. These Tauren can do work, but Impale feels bad. Alright, he still has a heal scroll. Does have his orb. The... Are you kidding me? Alright. The invul. I thought he was about to take out Pharamoth. This is... He might take him out. Okay, he doesn't have enough damage. TP out. You know, he keeps the Expo alive. That's great, but a Tauren died, a BM died, a Wyvern died. And Sean's still sitting at 67 food to now the 53 food of Ninjury. And it's Kodos again. Alright. I mean, again, Kodos are great, but he really needs something with the Kodos. Anything with the Kodos. And he can't. He just doesn't have the wood. I'm really wishing one of these bestiaries had become, you know, Tauren Totem. Because Sean still, I get it. He's going for the master training, but there was a big window where he could have gone that, maybe just straight up 1, or transition later, but it's been a killer so far. Now he's got 4 on gold. He keeps trading back and forth between not having any wood and not having any on gold. Oof, that Impale. All of a sudden these Kodos that are, you know, oh so expensive are just being aimed down. They haven't done anything. He's going for the... I think he's just in desperation mode. He's like, alright, the CL has to die. But Sean's just like, alright, well, I'll kill all your heroes in the meantime. Good game called by Ninjury. Sean came in with a game plan, and he just straight up executed that game plan. It was a hit. First game around 60 food. Apparently he worked with that for Kaiser. Second game was to get that Expo back up and then hit around 70 to 80 food. And he was able to do that.